Connections to literature. Inquiry-based learning is something that educators are starting to use more and more in the classroom. Specifically, with the social studies curriculum, the inquiry process is emphasized and teachers can use it as a guide in their classroom. It may take practice and experience to get the hang of it, but inquiry-based learning benefits both the students and the teacher. An article published by the Ontario Ministry of Education elaborates on inquiry-based learning. It states that inquiry-based learning is an approach to teaching and learning that places students' questions, ideas, and observations at the center of the learning experience. It is very student-centered, but also fosters communication and collaboration with the teacher. One day, when I have my own classroom, I would like to follow the inquiry process as much as I can into my social studies units. The previous resource mentioned also gives a brief guide on how to facilitate inquiry in the classroom. A lot of reflection is encouraged in this article, and I believe that as educators, the one thing that will help us grow when teaching social studies and other subjects in general is the process of reflection. Susan Gibson wrote an article about students' views on the purpose of social studies. She states that a number of research studies consistently found that social studies is often the least liked course that children and youth take in school, and the one that they feel most lacks relevance to their lives. The grade and topic I had chosen to reference, which was Grade 2 Changing Family and Community Traditions, resembles younger students, and with that knowledge Susan gives in her article, I want to strive to change that perspective in students. In my physical classroom, I explained how I would incorporate social studies into the physical environment and foster student collaboration, discussion, and research. In my classroom, I want my students to connect to the topics and relate to one another where they might not have done so before. Susan Gibson also says that students are described as learners who bring their own perspectives, cultures, and experiences to the social studies classroom. In our social studies and other teacher education courses, we always talk about how much a student can bring to the classroom. In the cumulative task I described, my task for the students is to gain knowledge of themselves and share how they are different and similar to one another. I believe that we can learn a lot from students if we ask the right questions and open our minds to one another.